And we are back.
Yay! Like we never left.
It is like we never left, really. Okay, I need to start this clock here. So there we go.
Okay.
All right, we're resetting. There we go. I have some disturbing news. This is we're finding out an awful lot about history.
Yes.
I hate history.
I'm sorry. But with Captain America coming up, I thought maybe we should know about this, okay? Because it involves the Nazis. Pass these out there.
And they're the ones who are buying up all the Red Skull
buddy.
toys around town.
Yes, the Nazis, if you can't find a Red Skull action figure, it's because Nazis are buying them.
Yes, and their Red Skull's red in it.
Well, no, they're upset because in the Captain America movie, it's not the Nazis, it's Hydra. And they're really, really upset about that revisionist history because that takes their place in history out. They don't want that.
Well, as you know, and if you watch Indiana Jones, the Nazis were into all kind of weird stuff, experiments and things
Very
like
big
that.
on the occult.
Okay.
Hitler was looking for the spear of Longinus.
This is, I'm not making this up. This is,
I wasn't either.
He was looking to spear a vagina?
No, he was
What was
looking
that?
for the spear of Longinus. That was something that he wanted. That was one of the artifacts.
The
he was
Spear of
looking for.
Destiny.
The Spear of Destiny.
The one that poked Jesus in
The
the side.
legionnaire spoke. That your Charlemagne supposedly led his legions into battle with the spear of Longinus, and he was indestructible. He couldn't be defeated in battle because he had the spear that pierced Christ's side. So that was one of the artifacts that Hitler, along with the Holy Grail,
That would have been
and the Ark of the
such a
Covenant.
better fourth Indiana Jones.
Well, yeah, Indiana Jones and the Spear of Longinus. It was actually one of the video games I think went towards that. The Spear of Destiny.
Better than
If that
skull.
little fun.
Yes.
Hitler.
Hitler?
Complete.
Really?
Wait, what?
I know.
True. I'll tell you about it later.
I don't know how you could be that nuts and organize that much stuff.
Yeah.
You know? I would think that you'd lose attention.
They didn't have OCD.
Oh, okay.
He was a focused, insane person.
He was
No,
determined. He was just kind of a cock.
And apparently he couldn't trim a mustache.
That's what I hear.
You always miss that middle
Is
part.
it true that he was just obsessed with Charlie Chaplin, or is that a folktale?
The story I heard was that he knew that Charlie Chaplin was beloved the world over and thought it would make him seem more likable.
And that's what The Great Dictator was all about, was his
Yeah.
reaction to that.
So then,
like other
What?
leaders having very big mustaches.
oh, he thought.
Like to show that
Well, then why does Michael Jordan have it now?
Because everybody loves Charlie Chaplin.
And,
Oh, okay.
and Michael Jordan hates Jews.
Is that right?
You heard it
You
first.
heard it here first.
Right here.
All right.
Breaking news.
Well, this is true. Apparently,
He makes sure all Hanes undergarments have a Jew burning agent in them.
When Indiana Jones fights Michael Jordan, it's really good.
I'd love to see that. It says, they talk about scientific research, UFOs, orbital death rays were something they were working on as well.
And a moon base.
But here's something they came damn close to getting. They wanted to have a breed of talking dogs.
That sounds great.
They wanted an army of talking dogs.
All Hanna-Barbera
and then everybody
beat him
would
to the
have
punch.
loved the Nazis now.
This was in Time magazine.
Hello.
It is true. It is true.
Hello, Jews.
Actually, I would hate it. We have dogs. Wouldn't you hate it if your dogs could talk?
Well,
Hi. Can I have one of those crunchy things in the kitchen? Can I have one of those? Hey, wake up. Hey. Can I have one of those crunchy things in the kitchen?
Shannon, that's having a kid.
It's been 17. Been 17 minutes. Can I have one of those crunchy things in the kitchen? Because they're. Oh my God! Have you had the crunchy thing in the kitchen? Because it's. Oh my God! They're so good, you guys.
And then,
By the way, can I have one of those crunchy things in the kitchen?
is that the goddamn mailman?
Hey!
I'll kill you, mailman!
That would be the most awkward thing to put down a talking dog. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Hey, guys.
okay, no. After
I've been here. Here, bro. What's going on?
What's that?
No,
Is
it's
that-
fine. Don't worry about it. No, man.
I
that
love
a-
you guys so much. I love these drives we have together. Why are you leaving? Why is mommy crying?
I will tell your wife everything
No,
when she's out of the house.
Here's
What
the
you
most, This
do?
would be the most awkward. What you doing to your penis there, Dad?
Yeah, I was gonna say
That looks like it hurts.
because
Are you cleaning it?
it's. What are you doing to mommy?
Yeah.
You're
No,
giving,
hey, are you hurting her? Mom, are you all right?
you're giving that thing a really good spit shine. I just want to know what you're doing.
So maybe that's why Hitler didn't finish.
Because he's down at the dog's at the foot of the bed with Ava Braun.
No,
what are you doing? doing? What are you doing?
Hey, Dad, looks like Mom really knows how to clean an organ.
You know what? Why don't you just lick it like I do? It's weird.
What do you need her for?
He probably got one made, and this is the result. And he's like, never again.
Hey, Mom, mine's dirty too.
Hey, Mom's gone. You got the peanut butter?
Hey, quiet! I'm licking my ass
But
here.
this was in time. But it's a book that Jan Bondenson wrote. It's called "Amazing Dogs: A Cabinet of Canine Curiosities," and this is one of the stories in it. An Airedale Terrier named Rolf became a mythic figure
He played piano.
of the project. That's Rolf. He could spell by tapping his paw on a board. The number of... This is where it started. The number...
I've seen this circus trick with a horse.
Said the number of taps represented the various letters of the alphabet.
Next up, Berlin's Got Talent.
What happens if you spell something with a Z? Does he have to type 27 times?
I guess.
That's
Or,
Rover. What is 5 times 2?
Coming up next on the Swastika Factor.
No, you know what he was talking about? It says he mused on religion. He learned foreign languages and asked a noblewoman, "Can you wag your tail?"
Roger,
What?
tell me about Christ.
This was
And-
in
and-
Time magazine.
And how was he communicating? to her?
Bosses is Christ.
He was tapping.
He was tapping.
He was tapping.
So a noblewoman, an Austrian noblewoman, actually stood still while a dog typed out, "Can you wag your tail?"
Did she wag her tail?
It does not say. The most outlandish claim by the Germans were that he asked to serve in the German army because he disliked the French.
As those
Well, everyone does. That's
They
well
hurt
known.
my nose.
I want to bite their ankles.
It's made of fromage.
Now, they had another dog that apparently actually talked, but all he could say was, "Mein Führer."
Well, sure, as a dog would say.
Yes. And when asked to describe... When asked... They said...
I love you.
Well, it's like,
I love you.
they would say, "Do you know Hitler?" And he would go... Exactly. And Don, a German pointer, is said to have...
Over there.
No, even better. He imitated a human voice to bark, "Hungry, give me cakes."
Hungry, give me cakes.
You know what? Only,
I
the,
love
only the
cakes.
Germans can come up with that whines for cakes. I need some cake. Where's that strudel?
I'm
I need
so
that
hungry.
strudel.
You know, it's a wonder they didn't actually obtain rocket power during World War II.
Yeah,
No
they were-
wonder they were
Thank
misguided
God
with
they
these
were teaching
dog
dogs
gadgets.
and
If they'd have just like ignored dog talking, they might have
They might
won
have
the
won.
war.
Spending their
Yeah, there's
research
there's
money in
there's a
weird
scientist.
places.
There's the other scientist that wanted to graft gorilla arms onto the Third Reich, and he's just like, what's with the talking dogs, guys? I wanted soldiers with gorilla arms.
Mein Führer, it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
But, well, you know, Hitler had a German shepherd named Blondie
Okay.
that he loved so much that before he shot himself, he took Blondie, boom, and then shot himself.
How's that loving it?
I hope Blondie was like,
He only
I
had
hope Blondie wasn't a talking dog. Otherwise, it would have been, "What?"
God, you're such a
done?
piece of
Oh, what the f? Nothing to do with this
Why
whole
didn't you
genocide.
stick with painting?
Okay, I ate socks. I ate them,
Sorry.
right?
I'm sorry. Off them. I won't eat them.
They're crunchy.
I told
It
you.
smells so good.
I told you it wouldn't
These are
work.
delicious. Have you ever tasted your semen drying a sock?
This crunchy thing in your
delicious.
laundry basket.
Which leads me to,
Lee, your son is dying over there.
Oh yeah.
he's proud of his father.
How could he not be?
This is all going to be on the history test tomorrow, Max. Don't worry about that.
Which leads
So
me to...
yeah, Blondie liked to eat what kind
Right.
of crusty socks?
See,
Why did
man.
Hitler shoot his dog?
Well, no,
Because he can't eat.
He was
Right?
pissed off he wouldn't share the
Stupid.
socks
My
with
dad
him.
and his friends told me.
I am spending a fortune in socks. I do not have a...
Ow, my socks! It's got another hole.
If I had a Walmart nearby where I could buy a bag of 50 for $10, I'd be fine.
I don't want to go to Costco.
I do not use American Express.
I only have this Starbucks.
But I bring up animal experimentation for a reason,
Okay.
because we're all
Transition.
Is that what they call it where you grew up?
transitioning. We were all very, very excited about the new Planet of the Apes trailer.
Yes, we were. Oh my god. Which is
I
playing.
need a sock.
Yeah, which is playing before X-Men First Class, and the TV spots have actually started airing too.
There's one that you've seen online that was kind of short.
Yep.
There's
But
a
now-
new one out now.
full length.
You know what you think about this trailer is?
It looks a
Those
lot.
shifty-eyed monkeys.
No,
Caesar.
it's all Caesar.
Yes.
And he looks
He's got at least 5 scenes where he's shifty-eyed.
and his eyes look human
Smart.
and
Yeah.
real.
Well,
And dart
'cause
back and
'cause
forth.
That's always been the thing with CGI characters. Their
Dead,
eyes have
creepy
always
eyes.
looked dead.
He
And
is
he-
the most,
And
and of course it's Weta.
It's- yeah, Weta, for sure.
So we expect that. We expect something, but he looks so real. And the scenes where he's writing the defense contractor's name on the easel, and just I got chills probably 6 different times. Now, of course, I love Planet of the Apes. I'll say that right out there. So I thought, okay, we're seeing Caesar. This is really cool. This is really trip. And then those gorillas running down the dome of whatever capital. Oh man, I lost it.
In the trailer, we find out how the apes get smart.
It's all the Green Goblin's
And
fault.
it's experimentation. That's why I did the Hitler story. The experimentation.
Nice segue.
And thank you. That's what I'm paid to do. Thank you.
Hold on, what the for this?
I know it's weird. Well, I don't get,
Wait a
I
minute.
don't get paid for this.
Oh,
but,
okay.
you know the other thing.
Oh, you
One thing, but it was the human experimentation on apes, and it's this stuff that makes apes smart. Is what Green Goblin's working on.
James Franco, yeah.
James Franco.
Green Goblin Jr.
Yeah, and he is got this one ape, Caesar, and is making great progress. And then Caesar
Frees himself.
takes the stuff
He gets pissed off.
and releases the gas to all the monkeys.
First to
That are in
chimps,
captivity.
and then I think he goes on to gorillas, realizing they need an army.
Yes,
He got tired of watching Franco get stoned.
and by the end of the trailer, you've got my favorite part: that big old silverback
Jumping into the helicopter?
jumping into a police helicopter.
See, I haven't watched the trailer yet because I was just kind of like, man, but you guys are talking about it. It's like, that's the first thing I'm doing when I go home.
It
Exactly.
looks so badass.
Yes.
It's and the what they've done is they've done Anthony Serkis, who played Gollum, of course, is Caesar. He's in a motion capture suit. It's completely
And
animated.
Andy Serkis.
Andy
yeah.
Serkis. Andy. Sorry about that. Sorry, Andy. And he's been working with the actors on the set in the motion capture suit, and then they've gone back and animated Caesar the ape over him.
There's a scene in the trailer where anybody who's got a kid or has worked with kids, where they have that moment of that first glimmer of "you're such a dumbass," because you can tell what the moment is. You can tell the moment where Caesar's probably been following along, doing what he's asked to do the whole time because he's being good, and there's just this moment of realization that.
Tony is finding the trailer there.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. If the movie even follows up to half of what the awesome
But you need to see this thing because what they've done with the animation on Caesar is so scary, you know?
Because he just looks smart.
Because he
looks human.
he
And-
is smart, he is conniving, he is plotting.
Yeah,
he's-
I think that's actually the look in his eyes is duplicitous.
yes.
When,
Yeah.
When does this come out?
August.
Is it
In
it's
August.
August? So this could be part of the summer of greatness.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh
it's,
yeah,
it's in
for
August.
sure.
Well, I'm glad it's happening before 2012 because this is kind of the summer I've been hoping for my entire life.
I saw, because we talked about Weta doing this, is that this is the first time. I mean, these are people who did Avatar, right? And even with Avatar, them being so big, they still had to act like a dot on the wall. They're standing there. Whereas this one, they said this is the first time that whoever you're acting to is standing right next to you.
That's amazing.
And that's what's so cool. So you will get a real performance out of these actors who have to react to someone that's next to them.
It's just so. I mean, the look on Caesar's face.
His
is so
eyes.
It's
Oh, I'm
creepy as
looking at right now. It's crazy.
Was it with the
And you know
when the cops look up and all the gorillas are on top of the building with the spears?
Yes.
And they start chanting.
Yeah.
You know,
oh,
they're waving
Well,
There's
I
the-
just like the concept art that I've seen.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm excited for this
And
movie.
what's,
I'm not gonna lie.
what's funny is that there's one poster out there, and all it says is, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and all it is, but in the letters, is in his shifty eyes.
It's
That's
shifty
all.
eyes.
That's at the very end of the first trailer. He's all just shifty.
Darty,
So-
darty, darty.
So at some point we should at a movie night show not Conquest.
What is it
It's,
based on? It's
Yeah, it's based on Conquest of the Planet of the
It's
Apes.
Conquest of the Planet of the Apes,
Yep.
which is the original from the 70s,
Yeah, it's the 4th movie in the series.
where
Well, the fourth
Caesar.
and fifth are really kind of the beginning of the Planet of the Apes, anyway.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's where apes are used as slave labor
and
essentially,
Ricardo Montalban's in it.
and he's the one who taught Caesar the chimp how to speak. That's how they make the
Well,
ape smart
he was from the future.
in it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and he was genetically
was.
Yes,
superior.
he's
Yeah.
Cornelius and Zero's offspring.
Right. Because
So-
they took Taylor's space capsule to escape the Planet of the Apes when the mutants blew it up at the end of the
That's
second
right.
movie.
That's right.
So do we end Rise of the Planet of the Apes with Caesar talking?
I think he's
I
going to
hope.
talk halfway through the movie, to tell you the truth.
You think so?
I think so. I think he'll be talking in the
I
movie.
hope he does.
Because if he's writing, they're just saving that for something else.
So,
Because you know who loves some Planet of the Apes? Jeff fucking
Jeff
Yeah.
Weiss loves
Oh,
some
yeah.
Planet of the Apes.
Do you guys
Indeed.
know if the
I
Planet of
own
the-
all 5 movies. I do.
Are they on Netflix instant streaming?
No, they're not. But you can get them on Vudu, which you can get on any PS3 or computer system for about $1.99 a movie.
You know what I've noticed about Netflix is that if a sequel is coming out in the summer, like Hangover or just any superhero movie or whatever, they take away that one. So I
But
think
The
like-
Hangover is on Watch Instant.
No, it's not.
Oh, it was
not
until
anymore.
like 3
Not
weeks
anymore.
ago.
No.
Okay.
But Dr. Zaius, what will he find out there? Here's Destiny.
I've known about your time forever.
Speaking of great trailers and stuff though, and we talked about Super 8 great marketing. How awesome has this marketing for the
Muppets.
the new Muppet movies?
Those things are
There's
genius.
marketing
Those are
for that right now.
Yeah.
I have yet to see anything on it.
Green,
teaser
look up green.
trailers.
Look up Green with Envy.
Look up that because I'm telling you, and when you guys showed it to me, the first thing I said was sheer genius.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The way they're marketing this trailer is
you get
it's-
sucked
Well, there's
right
two
into it.
now.
well, the first one I saw was it looks like a bad romantic
A
comedy.
terrible romantic.
Amy
comedy.
Adams and Jason
Segel and Amy
you guys-
Adams, and then suddenly here's Kermit the
Well, it's
Frog.
like and starring Jason Segel and Amy Adams, and then the guy goes and Kermit the Frog,
Yes.
and then Jason Segel goes, "Wait, are there Muppets in this movie?"
They're like,
And
yeah,
yeah.
there is.
Did you guys notice that
Genius.
in the classroom where they're having their scene where they're meeting right at the beginning, there's for some reason a giant Studebaker in the classroom?
Yeah.
And I think it's the Studebaker from the Muppet movie.
From the original.
Yeah.
But we
And then
talked
the
about
second
this.
trailer, the Fuzzy Pack is back. Have you seen that one?
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
Hangover
Which
2
is
spoof.
basically-
Hangover 2 parody.
so good.
But I think at least especially for the one that's like the romantic comedy, I have a feeling they're shooting a lot of extra footage just for
Right.
fun. Just to, I mean, this is how genius this movie's gonna be.
I cannot. I honestly, I don't know when it's coming out.
Thanksgiving.
I cannot wait. I love the Muppets.
I can't see another Muppet movie with Shannon though, because when A Muppet Christmas Carol came out and he made that kid behind us cry, that was pretty.
What
that
did you
didn't
do?
happen.
This kid was sitting there talking, and you turn around and you said, "I realize all childhood friends are here, but could you shut up? I'm trying to watch the movie."
Okay, that didn't happen.
Shannon.
And that was the day he decided to be a children's educator.
Hey, I talk to kids about talking in movies. I'll tell you what.
Well, this kid was 20.
Some kid's gonna stand up in your classroom and go, "Remember 14 years ago?"
It was on
This
a
doesn't
night
come
just-
No, I
till-
cannot wait
I'm
for
the
the
Muppet.
Muppet movie.
Not till November is when that one comes
Right,
out.
but
Yeah,
like,
Thanksgiving.
But what? Britt McKenzie wrote
Some of the
some of the
songs.
songs, and
I think it's going to be great, and I'm glad that they're bringing the Muppets back for a new generation of kids to get into.
they're bringing it back for us.
From what
for
I hear,
us, you
well,
know.
see, what I hear is there's going to be a lot of adult jokes in there.
I hope
well,
so.
that's how the Muppets work.
Well, yeah,
when
but
you go back and watch
Yeah.
them
Go
again,
go watch the again on Netflix the first season of SNL where they'd actually cut away to Muppet skits.
Oh, yeah.
and they were well, for one, they had to have been higher than hell when they wrote them. But
But like the
Well,
first
and
Muppet
look at-
movie it's got a lot of adult stuff, and that's what always bugs me about kids movies is like they don't need to be
why
stupid,
dumb it down? Yeah.
right? They can be smart, and the adults are going to get them. You know, that's why I finally saw How to Train Your Dragon, and I thought that was a really
Oh,
good
so
movie
much fun.
because it wasn't
Well,
stupid.
but and Pixar has always
And
known
Pixar.
this, and those guys from Pixar would probably tell you that those original Muppets and cartoons and stuff like that were what made them do what they do.
Have you watched
In
the
the first
Pixar
place.
documentary?
I mean, John Lasseter says if you cut his arm, that cartoons will spill out instead of blood. So that's what's great about them coming back and being handled by somebody who really truly loves him, Jason Segel. He's just a huge Muppets fan, and I just hope that my favorite Muppet is in it. I don't know why, but Sam the American Eagle just makes me laugh.
he'll be
my
in it.
ass
Is that
off.
your favorite?
funny.
I think he's hilarious.
Is he
I think mine's
blue?
either Beaker or the Swedish Chef.
Mine
Is
is
Sam blue?
Sam is the blue.
Sam,
The blue? Yeah, he's in
he's
there.
Yeah.
the outrageous conservative.
He's the
evil.
outraged conservative.
Yes.
He's
Oh, I
hilarious.
can't
saw
Have
it.
you
My-
no decency?
My
I
favorite,
saw him in the preview.
and I know it's like he's like the Tweety Bird in a way of
Right.
Animal, dude. I
yeah.
always loved Animal.
He's
In
a-
fact, I still have my Animal
Stuffed toy.
that you can make him talk. I used to take him to school with me almost every day.
Dude, we used to do drugs
and
and make that thing.
and yeah, I used to hide my weed in there.
And Carrie knows who my favorite Muppets are because he had to suffer through this at California Adventures. Can I go up? Can I go up in the? No. Can I go up in the balcony and sit with Statler and Waldorf?
Yeah,
No.
Statler and
Can I go
Waldorf.
up in the balcony
Well,
and sit with Statler and Waldorf?
that's what
No.
inspired you to be a film critic,
yes.
I think.
The reason that I was asking if the thing in the last episode if that was still going to be open because that was such a wonderful experience for me to go to the Muppet Theater
Yeah.
I didn't
and
realize
be in the Muppet
was in
Theater.
there.
And Charity loves the Muppets so much, like it made her cry.
Wow.
Like when we were in there,
I
she
did,
just
I did
started
not realize
bawling.
that was there. I saw the outside of it. I didn't go in.
It's this great
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Oh no, it's
Incredible.
you are in the Muppet Theater. There's animatronic Waldorf and Statler.
It's a
and-
combo 3D movie and animatronics and live actors as well.
right,
There's-
Sweetums comes out.
There's one point where
wow.
Sweetums leaves the movie and comes down in front of the theater looking for the rabbit that there is
Yeah,
part of the
it's
plot.
great.
It's really genius.
And-
It's a little dated now,
Is Lou Zealand in it?
but who?
Yeah,
Lou Zealand. He's my hero. The guy with the
Is
exploding
he?
fish.
I don't
Yes.
know.
boomerang
Is he?
fish.
Yes, he is in it.
'Cause that guy kills me
Who was
anytime he
it?
shows up.
Swedish chef was the projectionist.
He's the
Is that
projectionist.
some of the physical effects there in the theater were
Are amazing.
incredible, and the thing I love about Disney, everything at the park so well is they manage to know exactly where you're going to be looking based on where they're putting the sound, and they just did such an amazing
Yeah.
job.
Okay, so we're talking Muppets. Who here remembers Crunchy Star cereal?
Oh,
Yeah, I ate that when I was little.
Cinnamon delicious.
The funniest box read you'll ever have. If you can go on eBay and find a box of Crunchy Stars, there's actually instructions on one of the boxes on how you can build a car with just that box.
Just that box, yeah. That's all Swedish chef talk.
Yeah.
And while we're on the Muppets, and we all like Star Wars, because Disney
saw
now
those.
is getting its fingers in everything.
They're owning everything.
They own everything. Action figures featuring Muppets dressed as Star Wars characters.
I saw the Kermit Indiana Jones.
Now these are not just little PVC figures. These are actual jointed.
These are like the
like
ones you've got over
it's
there.
like the Disney ones that I have over there, but they're actually they're Muppets dressed as them. So what you'll get is Beaker as C-3PO,
Oh God!
which I love. I love that idea. Of course, you got. And then he comes with Dr. Bunsen Honeydew as R2D2.
Dude, I'm so gonna buy these things.
Now, what the Dr. Bunsen Honeydew is, it's like he's wearing a barrel, that looks like R2D2. He's kind of wearing it. It's really funny.
I had one complaint about this series, and that they made Kermit Luke Skywalker, and obviously Miss Piggy is
Princess Leia.
Princess Leia. But they had Link Hogthrob be Han Solo, and I thought they should have switched it around because
Well, who would?
Well,
you mean
Piggy-
Kermit is Han?
Kermit,
No!
Piggy, Han
right.
and Leia, or Luke and Leia are brother and sister, and obviously
Oh, so
Kermit
it
and
would have
Piggy.
made more sense but Link wouldn't have played Luke very well. Is the problem? I'll bet.
I don't think it should have been Link. It should have been I think
Bear.
Gonzo.
Well,
No, Fozzie is
Yeah.
Chewbacca.
Fozzie is
yeah.
Chewbacca.
But I could see Gonzo.
But why not Rolf as
Well,
Chewbacca?
no, because Gonzo has already been Darth Vader.
Oh, that's right. In the,
So Gonzo is Darth Vader. And he comes with a chicken stormtrooper,
shut up.
Camilla.
Awesome.
But now remember, Sam the American Eagle, who was Sean Hannity before Sean Hannity,
Oh, that's where he got his idea.
is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh my God! I'm so getting these.
Are they
Are
sold,
these one of those things you have to go to the
Yeah,
goddamn
you have to go to the park.
but are
yeah.
they sold separately, or is it like a big
They're
pack?
in two
or-
packs.
2 packs. So
Okay.
you get 3PO and R2 in 1 pack.
Well, it's gonna make me go to Disneyland.
Now, I will
Yeah.
say this: when we were just at the Disney park looking at all the Star Wars exclusive toys, their price point's about the same as you would find a regular Star Wars figure now.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
It used to be
Oh,
you'd go to a Disney park and Star Wars figures were $5 at a store. You go to Disney park and you're
Like 12.
They're like $9 to $12.
Yeah.
Now they're all $9, and the double packs I think are like 16. So
So they look great. I've seen pictures of them. They're on the web if you search for them, and it's just going to be a great thing. It's going to be another great thing to pick up when you're out riding the new Star Tours ride.
And I would say you can get them online, but there are people who go out and make a business of buying stuff
Buying
at the
exclusives
parks
for you.
and put it on eBay, but they charge 2, 3, 4 times the price. You might as well just go out
and
yourself.
probably $10 a piece for shipping. That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
one area in
Yeah.
eBay most people don't pay attention to and get gouged on later.
So pick those up, and that's all the time we have.